Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to episode 27 of the M&T podcast.
27.
27, love. Every week, I feel shocked at where we're at.
I know. In life, in our marriage.
Yeah. This week, I mean, you can already see, quite a long episode, but that's because we had a lot of very good conversation.
Really good conversation, and not an awful lot about Christmas, which is fabulous. A Would You Rather, which was great at the very end. And we talk about our guest next week, which we're very excited about.
Let's plug that now.
Yes, we are
so
having
that people know what's going on.
Yeah, we're having the wonderful Dwayne Nolan on next week's podcast. He has a very, very successful YouTube channel talking all things Ibiza, and we're going to be talking all things Ibiza with him next week. Very exciting. But yeah, get involved in this week. I think it's going to be a good one. Well, it is a good one. We just recorded it.
Yeah, I mean, yeah. It's already done, love.
Yeah, nailed it.
We're not doing it again.
Oh, I hope not.
We've run out of wine.
I've run out of things to say to you.
I've run out of patience.
I guess we'll see you in the episode.
See you in the episode.
Friday. Gotta get down on Friday.
Oh, well done. That's now stuck in my head and everybody who's listening to this.
But it is a Friday. I'm very confused.
Episode 27. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen.
27!
Episode 27.
It's my weird number that I use all the time. If anyone asks me anything that has a numerical answer, I always say 27.
That's weird.
Yeah.
But 7's your lucky number.
See.
Why do you add a 20?
I don't know. It's like, how many things are 27?
You often... If you're exaggerating something and you're like, oh, you've left socks on the floor, and I go, really? And you go, yeah, there's 47,000 of them. It's always something 7. Yeah. I think you use 47,000 a lot when you exaggerate.
Ah.
Yeah, like, anyway. I've bought you 47,000 Christmas presents.
Well, we've been talking about this for 47,000 years. So let's move on to the wine.
Absolutely.
And it is wine. We're standard
having
episode.
Wine. It's not coffee.
Nope.
It's not some funky cocktail or brew dog.
No.
We're having rosé wine.
Drink responsibly, it says on the back.
Okay.
This is Castellore Organico Organic Vino Rosé Spumante. This is Italian for sparkling wine.
Okay.
It's organic, it's extra dry, and it has a thing on the back.
Oh, please do read the thing on the back.
It's English, so that's good.
Good.
The family-run winery responsible for this bottle have devoted themselves to growing grapes without herbicides or pesticides, and to produce all of their wines to strict sustainability principles. That's a lot of words. Grown using organic methods, the grapes used for this Vino Rosé Spumante result in aromas of strawberry, cranberry, and notes of cherry. So have that in your mind.
Okay. Strawberry, cranberry, and cherry.
Crisp acidity and a fine mousse balance.
Mousse.
Oh, crisp acidity and a fine mousse balance well with the ripeness of the crushed berry flavours.
Why is there anything to do with mousse?
I don't know.
Is that a word that people use in the frizzante, fizzy world?
Spumante in Italian. Ideal as an aperitif for the summer months. So let's open this in December.
That was quite long.
As a digestive rather than an aperitif.
It is. So usually
we're doing everything wrong.
Yes, I mean we have gone. Everything is backwards. In a way, we've gone back to our roots. We're sat chatting over a bottle of rosé, but we've never done a Friday evening pod before. We usually do a Saturday afternoon.
Tell me why.
Ain't nothing but a heartache. That's something for the Backstreet Boy fans out there.
Who? I'm scared of fizzy wine.
Do you want me to?
No, I'm already doing it.
So this... wow, that had a good immediate pop. And scream. Pop and scream.
Sorry, everybody's ears.
Anyway, we are drinking on a Friday because... as part of our Vlogmas Advent agenda over the weekend, tomorrow is a busy day. And as we know, recording the pod isn't just about the sort of 45 minutes to an hour that we talk. It's the setup, it's putting it all away again. And then a lot of the time, thank you very much, it is about the recovery afterwards as well. So, the only time this weekend that we could really fit in recording the pod is Friday night.
Yeah, because I obviously don't know what's happening all weekend due to the it being the Advent. But knowing that we do not have time for a couple of hours tomorrow is quite interesting. I'm excited.
Well,
cheers.
It's a good looking rosé.
That sounded like plastic.
It did. I think it's because they're quite full glasses. Let's try again.
Yeah, I've put too much in the glass. Well, it's a lovely colour. It looks super fizzy. My sister sent us this from England.
That's really nice.
She sent us it in a little care box this week.
She did. This is from Naomi, your sister, who very kindly sent us a little Christmassy care box, including this.
That
and it's really good.
Delightful.
I've got to be honest, I was a little concerned when you read off the back that it said like super dry, because you usually like your really sweet wines, and usually if anything is not sweet enough,
it's like a rosé prosecco.
That's when we've added like spritzes, but this will go down a delight, I think.
Yep, so this is going to be a 25-minute podcast because we'll drink too fast.
And we'll be done.
So yes, thank you Naomi, Andy, Rupert and Ari.
Yeah, that is a lovely little bottle of wine.
Cheers to I think you watch, so cheers to you.
Cheers to that. We're like that. Wait, is it Sunday brunch or
Sunday
something?
brunch.
Is it Sunday brunch
cheers,
or one
Simon.
of those? Cheers Simon, cheers Tim.
Tim.
Shall we start getting people going, cheers Matt, cheers Tiff?
Who's got that voice that's going to do that?
The people who listen to this pod all speak that way.
That is true. How's the week been? Let's get right into it.
Well, before we do,
I
I
feel like you got an announcement.
It's not an announcement, but we did promise last week that this week we're going to avoid the big C word.
True.
Not that word.
Oh, no, we'll probably
or that
say
one.
that.
We're avoiding Christmas. Just because last week
was heavy.
Somehow just became a Christmas fest. However, we can't get away from the fact that if you're asking how the week's gone, we're probably going to talk a little bit.
So it's going to be the first section.
But I think it's been a good week. I'm trying to think what we've done since we last recorded, except we recorded on Sunday last week.
So it's only been less days. We've done a lot of Christmassy things, obviously. We've made mulled wine.
Mm-hmm.
I've actually worked quite a lot this week.
Yeah, you're sort of smashing through your work, aren't you?
Basically, I'm trying to make sure everything is scheduled so I can have about 2 weeks off of work.
Fair enough. I think that's one of the joys of...
Yeah, it will be 2 weeks off of work. I don't want to... It won't be completely off because obviously I do at least 2 Instagram stories a day per social media client, plus actually physically posting. Not all of them are automatically scheduled.
Mm-hmm.
And, all of the interaction that you do on the socials, still my job. All of my clients have a Christmas Day post going up that I have to have to go out. But it'll be 2 weeks away from the laptop.
And I think that's good. I think it's good that you're
Which
sort
would
of
be
doing
nice.
that now.
Yeah.
So that you can have the time off.
Setting up.
I think it's hard probably in your first year of working for yourself to remember to do what you need to so that you can have some Christmas off. Because I think it can be easy to just go, I've just got to keep cracking on, because working for somebody else, you would have the holiday.
Yeah.
But you work for you, and business doesn't stop. Social media certainly doesn't stop.
Absolutely
People, if anything, are even more active.
Well, yeah, because you think like, you can get... Some people, I think that you can get away with not posting much over Christmas and New Year holidays. But actually... People are off of work, so they're actually on their phones a lot more and on their devices. Yep. Maybe not Christmas Day morning or whatever, but when it comes to the afternoon, everyone's had lunch, they're sat in front of the TV, like especially like younger people scrolling. People are messaging their friends. People are on their phone all of the time.
And people have all of a sudden been given Christmas money, or are thinking about sales, or so. If you're promoting your business and your company, you don't really want to be taking Christmas off, because rest assured your competitors aren't.
Yeah, so this week is all about making sure that we're good to go for all of my accounts, which is good. But yeah, that's been intermittent with little bits of Christmas. We found mince pies. We did our Christmas shop at Tesco.
We did the big food shop.
Yeah, you walked out before they said how much it was.
I needed to because, well, firstly, it was quite a lot, but secondly, it was in the Tesco on Ireland, which means it's kind of all imported. It's not the same price as Tesco UK.
No, I asked my family how much like one of those tubs of like Twiglets cost, and they're £2 in the UK, but they're €3 here.
Well, there you go.
There you go, import tax.
Yeah. So yeah, it's been a busy week of Advent-y things.
Yeah.
The weather's been a bit crap in Ibiza, so it's not like we've been able to go out and do great things. But we went on a really nice hike and walk this week. That was on the vlog, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was. So yeah, check back on the vlogs on what we've actually been doing. But I think this week's been nice.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I did my exercise.
Yep, you're doing well.
We did the hike, which was really nice, and then after that we went and had a nice coffee.
Yep.
That's where we got the mince pies.
So how do you think Ibiza feels right now?
Really quiet.
Yeah.
But there is little bits of festiveness which I like. Like obviously all the decorations are up and stuff. Obviously it's been raining today, so I think it's just been a bit grey. But in general, like we've walked downtown and we go for a walk basically every day, and so the blue days are really, really nice.
The blue sky days.
Yeah. And yeah, of course it's quiet. And someone mentioned actually on Ibiza Spotlight forums, someone said like I kind of seem a bit bored with it. But we have to remember, this time last year, this is the height of activity in Dubai.
Mm-hmm.
Like winter is when everything happens.
Yeah.
So really, we're kind of like we don't have as much as we did last year to go with. Like, and so we're obviously acclimatizing to that. But we're not bored. I'm not bored in any sense.
Certainly not bored, but I definitely would point out, and it's why I sort of ask, how do you think Ibiza is? Ibiza closes down every winter anyway.
Yes.
Like it shuts down. As you say, there's some really nice things going on. Little Christmas markets, festivities, decorations, cafes. But I would even say, like, compared to, and not in a COVID year, but like even in the UK, there would probably be, there'd be going to the pub and parties and like high streets and...
Normally winter here, Pasha's still open all winter.
Yeah.
A bunch of like restaurants which are like party restaurants, like they're normally still all open. So actually it is a really different year
here. Honestly I kind of think that the sticker or the kind of stamp of we live in Ibiza, that almost needs to be removed a little bit. For people that think, well, you live in Ibiza, what are you up to? What's going on? It's like, but like life has really wound down. I mean,
for us
beautiful,
in general,
it's lovely.
Yeah, but we love it.
But I just,
I still wake up at silly o'clock.
I'm looking forward to next summer.
Yes, I was literally talking to someone on Instagram about half an hour ago how much we're looking forward to summer. Now vaccines are being rolled out, we're not going to get into that. But now that's happening, it opens up a lot more doors. So that'll be good.
Mm.
So,
and then it will feel a lot more like it's back to, oh my God, we live in Ibiza.
Yeah, once the opening parties, opening things start to get announced, this, that and the other, even like restaurants opening back up again, we'll walk downtown and see all of these restaurants coming back to life, which closed in September. So that'll be good. So yeah, I like it.
I love it.
I like the chilled life.
So do I. Like you say, in comparison to where we were, where this time of year it all ramps up, I mean, you know this anyway, but that's because I'm a bit of an old man. I kind of love the whole hermity kind of life that we don't have, but can if we want. A day in...
We are kind of hermity.
I mean, particularly when it's cold and raining and grey, which again we weren't used to in Dubai.
No.
But we live in a lovely little house in a lovely little town.
Yep.
And, we put the fire on, we've got the tree up. It's a nice place to be.
Nice place to be. I'd like to sit here. I need to, just sit here
This is kind of the time that I was really looking forward to and sort of getting away from the crazy, constant, hectic lifestyle of living in the UAE. So these are the bits I'm enjoying. But on the other hand, I'm really looking forward to the contrast of this, which will be next summer.
Nice.
And it'll all go crazy again.
Yeah, that would be fun. Fun
Hopefully.
and exciting. Yeah. Nice. What are you next most looking forward to?
I think tomorrow's going to be a good day.
You've got plans and I'm not sure what they are, which I'm very excited about. I would have already done it and it would have already been up on the vlog. So
Yeah, so...
hope it was fun.
Well, obviously this podcast will still go out on Monday. So people will know what we've done because the video for tomorrow will go out on Sunday. So people will know what is happening.
That's a lot of...
I
that
know,
makes no sense.
Honestly, I know my sister talked about it on her Vlogmas the other day and we talk about it every year. It really genuinely hurts my head how
I think it's when you start talking about it, so
doing daily videos.
So don't talk about it.
Hurts it. I find sometimes if I edit a vlog for too long, like if it takes me too long to edit it, more than an hour to an hour and a half, for a little while it kind of confuses my head.
On what day it is.
Because I'm so immersed in, but this was only yesterday, so it still kind of feels like it's stuff that we're doing.
Yeah.
It's not like I'm editing a video from weeks ago and I go, oh, that's fine. This is just what we were doing yesterday.
Yeah. So
but then we've still got to do what we're doing today and I'll edit that tomorrow. And it just hurts my head and that's why I drink.
Yes, and you've been doing a lot of that. I'm going to have to hide some of the brew dogs. Well, not hide them, just, say...
Do you think we need to do a stock take?
I think maybe we should, because we know that we started with 96 cans and I've had one.
Yeah.
So we'll see how we.
But it was my Christmas delivery. It was my drink.
Your Christmas delivery. I think it's our Christmas delivery.
Okay. What about all those seltzers that you got with it? What about the bottles of gin that you got with it?
The gin. That was a long blink. The gin were not just for me.
Oh, okay.
They're shared, and you have been drinking said gin.
Pretty sure they were for you because we were doing a big Brewdog order.
So all the gins are for me. Is that what you're saying?
No, I'm saying that we share.
Okay, so we share.
Yeah.
So share the cans.
Drink some then.
I will, but don't be mean.
I can't.
We should do a stock take though.
I
See how
think
many
we should
you've
do a stock take.
stacked through.
We had 96, and yes, I am having a Brewdog or two per day.
Hour.
It's not per hour. Per day.
But it's Christmas.
It's fucking Christmas. I'm at the point where I don't care. We're going on nice walks. I've been riding my bike a bit. You know what? I'm not gonna.
I'm not judging you for drinking. I just want to make sure that I get to taste some punk at some point.
Have some then.
I will.
Good.
Okay.
Go open one now.
No,
have it alongside.
I've got wine.
Yeah, Vino Rosé Spumante.
No, thank you. It will ruin the taste of both of them, I believe.
What are you next looking forward to most?
I look forward to every day with you.
Fuck me. Let's move on quickly.
I am looking forward to tomorrow because there has been some hype, and I feel like
I don't want tomorrow to feel as if it's hyped. It's just that it's a day. A lot of the things that we've done, particularly this week for the Advent calendar, have been like
weekday things.
And they've taken an hour or two. Like, let's watch a film and have a hot chocolate, which is lovely, but it's not like big.
It's not. Yeah, I feel like we're going to go somewhere and do something.
It's not that tomorrow is big. It just takes longer than watching a film and having a cup of tea.
Which I'm excited for.
It takes longer than eating a mince pie.
And the weather looks lovely.
I hope so.
Yeah, so I'm excited for that. I am excited to host Christmas Day.
You're still talking about Christmas.
I know, but you said what am I next looking forward to?
Oh, okay, sorry. So yeah, go for it.
Christmas Day.
Okay.
Done.
That's the next thing you're most looking forward to?
Yeah.
Cool. Got nothing going on between now and then?
Well, I don't know. So I can't look forward to something that I don't know what's happening.
That's true. 2 weeks today.
Yeah. 2 weeks. Yeah.
And the big man.
It's under 2 weeks now. Anyway, let's avoid Christmas. What have you got going on that's not Christmassy?
Lavello stuff's been quite big.
See.
I do really enjoy that. I'm sort of getting into some nitty gritty, getting into the meat of doing some Lavello stuff. There's potentially a bit of an announcement on our social media next week.
Lovely.
That's coming a little earlier than we thought it would, which I'm excited about, but also requires quite a lot of work on the back end, which I'm working on. Don't want to share too much, but yeah, there's stuff coming. But it's been really good, and it's, as has been the case for the last few weeks, people are responding really well to what they see of the products. The stuff that I'm selling in Dubai specifically is doing really well.
Selling, yeah.
There's a few people
really
who've ordered
good.
stuff there, so that's sort of the last of last year's stock. I've literally only got a handful of units left, and they'll be gone. And yeah, I'm kind of looking forward to sort of the next phase of Lavello, but I am appreciating and realizing that it requires a little bit of work every day, and some days a lot more work than others, just to sort of,
like on social media.
yeah, it's far bigger than you think of just, I've got a product and I just put it on sale and let's see what people like or want. There's a lot of logistics, promotion, marketing, and at the moment it is me and only me that does that. So
well done.
So it's good, but
I did have
enjoying
someone on Instagram ask me what we both did, because I think they just started watching our vlogs when we first moved here, so way back in July. And they were like, do you just have a video where you explain what you actually do? So I actually went to find it, because there is one that says what we do for work. And I think in it, obviously somewhere we explain what we do. So yeah, I think like new listeners and new people, I do social media.
That's what you do.
I do social.
You do the socials.
I actually, like, that's kind of the thing that sits in the background a little bit, whereas actually kind of the one-off stuff is more writing work.
Well, that's it. You are a self-employed writer, copywriter.
Yeah.
You write for people.
Yeah, I
very,
make
very
things
well.
sound good. And then what's happened this week, quite evidently, is that when I finish work, I can't string a sentence together.
Yeah, you run out of words. We've realised that if you do a long day of writing, you then can't hold a conversation because you've run out of words, or at least you've forgotten which order they're supposed to go. And it's quite funny.
I was reading the bottle of that mulled wine the other day. It was funny.
All the words came out in the wrong order.
Yeah. So yeah, I do that. I write people's websites mainly and blog posts for people, which is quite good.
You've written a page for Lavello's website.
Yeah.
I just need, and I think that's what I think.
Didn't get paid for
You're
it.
very good. Fuck off! You've been paid enough over the years. you fucking owed me. You wrote me about 2 or 3 paragraphs. They're beautiful paragraphs, and I love that they're there.
That's what my time
and
is
if I
worth.
do ever write something, I always have you cast your eyes over it, because it is what you're very good at. But I'm not fucking paying you, love. Jesus Christ.
Oh dear. And then yeah, you do fuck all at the moment.
That's harsh. I do fuck all at the moment.
You are on a mini retirement, like in the 4-hour work week.
Yeah, I still am. What I like, though, is that compared to, say, the summer, when I really was kind of doing fuck all, but it was summer, so I was pottering around the house and doing things.
Yeah, you've stopped the pottering.
Well, the pottering has been able to end because I feel as if we're settled now. There was always a job to do or something to tidy up or fix,
especially
or clean,
in the garden.
Exactly. The garden's in a good spot, but there's no point in doing any gardening. It's pissing it down.
You could do some inside jobs.
And I do inside jobs when they're needed.
Yes.
And so I have liked that, yes, in my mini retirement, I'm at this phase now where working on my project, what I'm working on, what I hope to be my job and potentially an income for us, is starting to ramp up.
Yeah, and that's really good. And it's the perfect time to do that. Concentrate
and I like that
over
it's
the
that
winter.
because I'm able to do it and enjoy it. And the workload is rising at a pace that I'm in control of. So it's not something I have to do. It is still something that I want to do and I like doing and I'm excited about doing.
Because it's not forced.
No.
Because it's not like, oh, we need you to make X amount of money. Like, no money from that is coming into our day-to-day. So actually, at the moment, there's absolutely no pressure.
It's not creating any income for us.
No pressure. But that's fine. Like, that's the whole point, is to get it rolling and reinvest everything back into that business,
everything goes
which
back
is perfect.
So everything that I sell, that money goes back into
buying
making more
stuff.
stuff.
Yeah.
And can keep selling. Eventually, I hope, and I'm working towards getting it to a point where it's successful and it's making us some money.
Yeah, that would be good.
But I'm enjoying it as it is right now.
Yeah, nice. We're doing all right.
We do fine.
Yeah.
This was all part of the plan, and I think it's going well.
Swimmingly. I'd
Wonderful.
say swimmingly.
Do you ever forget that we sort of have achieved, not yet fully, well, we have achieved the goal of moving to Ibiza.
Yeah, because we live here.
Because we live here, but do you ever still have moments where you have to sort of go, like, this is what we wanted, this is what we worked for, we are living what we for so long worked hard to get to?
Yeah, I think I really struggle with that. I don't think I remember that often enough. And I think it's because, I think it might be mainly because I am like now the breadwinner. And I do feel obviously that pressure, not huge amounts of pressure, because obviously we're doing fine. But like, I think I just feel like I need to make sure we're okay before enjoying it.
That makes sense.
So it's just like that will come. And like, I think, especially from next year, because I've already got like a couple new clients ready to go type thing and stuff like that. And so actually just being kind of afloat for next year will be really good, being in the plus.
I am definitely finding that it's good and it's healthy to take that moment every now and again and go like, look at, well, it's easy in the moment to get wrapped up with, we need to make sure we're doing this and we need to be preparing for this, and there's always something to be working on or to be improving or whatever. But every now and again I do find, and I'm glad that I do sort of catch myself going, like, we live in Ibiza. This has been the goal. This been at the top of the bucket list for both of us as individuals and as a couple for years. And we worked really, really hard just to get to where we are. And I think you should be able to enjoy it and look back and go, we live in Ibiza. And it's maybe not easy so much right now with it literally, as we look outside, raining and windy and dark.
Yeah, it's proper windy out there now, right now.
But, you know, when we get those blue sky days, and as I keep saying, when summer rolls around again, there is definitely going to be that sort of pinch yourself.
There's going to be those summer moments, and it's like, maybe I know somebody that's got us into somewhere, or, you know, something like minimal like that. And then we actually go, oh, hold on, we live here. This isn't holiday. Like, we've gone to this night out, or like I won that boat thing for next year.
That's gonna be good.
So when we get like stuff like that, and it's just like, we live here. It's not like this is a one-off.
Do you know what I think will
the boat
help?
Is a one-off. I can't afford
definitely what helps with that, and it used to in the UAE as well. It's when you start having visitors. Visitors, I think, often sort of
put the fear in me that we're just this is that whole me making money thing. Having visitors puts the fear in me that we're just going to spend a shit ton of money.
Okay, but that aside, what my point was is that having visitors is a good way of reminding you how lucky you are to have what you've got.
Yes.
Because we used to have it in Dubai.
We don't go visit our friends in England and go, you guys are so lucky. Well, I would, because, you know, a lot of my friends live in like London, and I love London.
Exactly, so they do.
Actually,
whenever we visit it and we go, because as soon as someone's a tourist or a guest or is on holiday somewhere, you see it through their eyes a little bit.
Yeah.
And you suddenly go, oh yeah, we are kind of like it used to happen in Dubai all the time. I stopped being impressed by the world's tallest building because I looked at it a million times every day. But as soon as someone's on holiday and it's like, oh my God, look at it.
Fountains.
And you go, yeah, actually, you're right. Like,
quite
I'm
impressive.
Incredibly lucky to be able to. And this is the thing, is since living here, we've had 2 guests.
Yeah.
And so I'm kind of, I don't know, I'm looking forward to getting that fuel from other people of going,
yes,
look at it, like, this is amazing. It will remind me of, yes, it is amazing what we have and how lucky we are.
Yeah. And I'm going to make loads of money in the first few months, I'm putting out there, in the first few months of 21, so that when we have the visitors, we can ball it.
Well, we've said that, haven't we?
That's the plan.
Graft now so that we can...
Graft now, summer...
Almost let summer run itself.
Yeah.
That's the plan.
Yeah.
Because you don't want to be stuck behind a computer in summer.
No, but I want
right now it's okay.
be able to afford club entrance.
Well.
Or make the friends with the people so I get club entrance.
Well, crack on
Get
then.
networking.
Yeah, you're good at that. I'm not.
You're going to have to help me. I can't do it all.
You can. You're doing a great job, love.
Great. Nice. That's good. That's loads of stuff. Oh, someone said got new comments on YouTube just as we've been chatting here.
Yeah, what are they?
Someone saying that they're loving the vlogs. Obs. Would you like some questions?
Go on then. You said that you've got quite a few through.
I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
You know who he is that says loving the vlogs?
David Taylor.
David Taylor.
Ah.
The OG #1 fan.
Love it. He is. That's so funny. Okay.
Seeing Matt play the piano makes me smile and gets me a little emotional too.
Aww.
I have no idea why. I know, David. It's because we've had a good serenading session, myself and David, at a piano before.
Was it in Florence?
It was in Italy, yes.
Lovely. This question is from Alice Clayton.
Hi, Alice. It's been a while.
She sent me 3 questions.
Oof.
I think she forgot about the first 2 because she sent them last week. If Matt could change one thing about you, what would it be?
So is this a question for me?
Yeah, what would you change about me?
If I could change anything about you, I would reduce the volume of your sneezes. Fuck me. It is... I know we've been over this before, but I don't think you understand just how much for... It's not even a full second.
No,
it's a
not.
split second.
Then it shouldn't worry you so much.
I fucking hate you.
Oh, wow.
The rage, the anger, the hatred.
Wow.
For literally the blink of an eye. Then it's gone. But fucking hell, your sneezes. Jesus Christ. Do you know what the problem is?
Oh, God.
You do it on purpose.
Yeah.
And I think that's what causes it. I don't mind that you sneeze. I don't mind that anyone sneezes. Because it's human nature. We can't help it. When you force a sneeze out and you add so much effort and volume behind it, you've only done that to piss me off. And congratulations, you've achieved it. You fucking arsehole. Thanks for the question, Alice.
She also said, and then the other way round.
What would you change about me?
Your stinking attitude towards my sneezes. I would make you less of a half a job Bob.
Oh yeah, it annoys you, doesn't it?
Well, you do half a thing and then you leave things out. It's like you open a package but then you leave the scissors on the side. Or you start something but then leave and then don't finish it. And I'm just like, why haven't you finished it?
I've realised I am more like this since living here. Because
did you used to have people that clean up? Well, you did.
No,
Did people clean up after you?
Shut up, you dick. Because particularly sort of like over the summer when I was doing lots of pottering, lots of little jobs, and I realised, and this is just how my brain works, halfway through doing something, I think about the next thing that I need to do.
Yeah, so you stopped doing the first thing.
Like halfway between putting all the washing in the washing basket and getting to the washing line to put it out, I've seen
You've
the
watered
bins.
your tomatoes or
Yeah,
something.
I've walked past the tomatoes and they need watering, so I've done those. And I've seen that the bin needs emptying. So I've stopped putting the washing out.
Yeah.
And then I've watered my tomatoes and I've forgotten.
So you are conscious about this.
I'm sort of semi-conscious of it.
Be more conscious.
Like I'm aware of it, but it's not.
Conscious.
I'm not aware of it enough to go, like, don't do this.
To do something about
it. Yeah.
Yeah, I do that. Yeah, definitely do that.
So,
half a job Bobness.
Okay, so I think that shows that we've got a fairly good relationship. That if there is only one thing I can change about you, it's your sneezes. And if there's only one thing you can change about me, it's that I don't get distracted when I'm doing a household chore.
Yeah.
That's not too bad, is it?
It's not so bad. Shall we carry on with Alice's questions?
Yeah, I mean, if she sent a few in, let's do it.
Who is the person you least like following on Instagram, but feel for whatever reason you can't unfollow? You don't have to say who they are, but you can explain it.
That's
really smart.
Brilliant.
That is
question.
a great. This came through last week, like the day after the podcast went live.
And it's interesting. There is a particular person.
Do I know this?
No.
Oh,
I'll tell you after we finish recording.
Brilliant.
That I mean, I can very, very, very confidently say they are not a listener of the podcast.
Okay.
So if you're listening to this, breathe easy. It's definitely not you. I do know this person personally.
Have I met them?
Yes.
Oh.
And do you know what? It's just one of those things where, because I think it's because I know them, I know that everything that they put online is false.
I really want to know who this is.
They are one of these people that, like, you just kind of go, if I didn't know you, I'd look at this and go, this is all lovely. This is really good. We're not going to say who it is, so stop looking at me like...
But is it who I don't like either?
I don't know if you like them or not.
Okay, then it's not the person that I think it is.
But it's because I know them, and therefore I know what they're putting online. It's almost like they forget that people who they know are looking at their social media.
Oh, I'm so interested to find out who this is.
Do you know what? It's made me feel a bit anxious though. Do you think people ever think this way about us?
Well, I think my answer to this is that I don't give a shit if people follow me or unfollow me on Instagram. Not everybody has the follow-unfollow app thing. They don't know who's unfollowed you.
Yeah.
So you don't know, it doesn't matter. My issue is normally WhatsApp groups. I'd love to leave a fair few.
WhatsApp groups are a bit much, aren't they? There's a lot of politics.
I can't leave a certain amount of them. And I really want to.
Yeah.
And there's no way of me getting out of it without explaining to shit ton of people.
I've got a few WhatsApp groups that are on mute for a year.
Yeah.
And I just I dabble in them from time to time.
But
leaving it would just...
Socials are, like, if you unfollow someone, they're not going to know. It doesn't give you a notification that you've unfollowed them.
I'm at this point, like, I take no offence if someone chooses to unfollow me because they don't like what I'm putting out there, or they think that I'm false, or if whatever. I really don't have a problem with that, because I don't think people use the unfollow or unsubscribe or block button enough.
I think people should use it for their mental health.
Exactly. If you're taking control of your own mental health enough, which everybody should, take control of it yourself. If there are people whose stuff you're looking at brings you down or makes you feel bad, or is something that makes you angry, whatever,
or jealous or anything, just unfollow it or mute.
You have that control.
Yeah.
And I think it's time that you stop blaming other people for what they put on the internet for how you feel.
Yes,
because you are not forced to look at it.
Exactly. Yeah.
That's my thought. I had this the other day. I as people will know, I'm a Wolves fan, and I left a Wolves group on Facebook because it was just used for people to get very negative and quite abusive. Now, I get angry when the team don't play well, but I literally left it and went to a sort of a different group and was like, I've now left this one, because it was that bad that almost on a daily basis I'm scrolling through nothing less than just abusive language. Some of it I may have even agreed with people who were frustrated, but I was like, this is making me feel a certain way. I'm leaving the group. I don't need it in my life. So
yeah, I think definitely on social media, and I think obviously some of my social media is like female body positive people, but I stopped following like a lot of kind of gym clothing athletes, or like bodybuilding girls, and like those types of bikini models. That's what I'm looking for. Those types of people, because yes, at one point I was like kind of gearing towards that way, and I was really motivated by these, but actually now it makes me feel terrible about where I am, so I don't follow them anymore, which is perfectly fine. Yeah. I follow a lot more people who are like, stretch marks are, normal, and this is how bodies move and this is what bodies look like, because that helps me and should help everyone feel a lot better about themselves. Because if you look at it, those bikini models are paid to look like that. That is their job.
Yeah.
You can't, if that's not 100% of your time, you are not going to look like that. Like, so that kind of stuff I had to unfollow. But yeah, a lot of that I'm just like, I don't like what you're saying, unfollow. But I do wish I could do that in WhatsApp a bit easier. I wish I could incognito leave.
For a while, those girls on Instagram, They added value to you.
Yeah.
But you changed. Your life changed. Your goals changed. Your ambitions changed. Your morals changed, whatever. So you unfollow them.
Yeah.
It's not their fault.
No,
For a while,
No, it's not
they
like I
added
start
value.
bitching on their comments or anything.
Yeah. And this is what we always say, like, if you don't, like we joked last week about what's her face who left a comment on one of our videos.
Oh, yeah.
If you don't like
Katie
Bush.
Katie Bush.
If you don't like one of our videos, stop watching it and move on.
You don't have to comment.
No offence.
You don't have to press the
no offence
down
taken.
arrow, whatever it's called.
Unsubscribe and toodly pip.
Toodly pip.
Good question, Alice. That
was
got
a
us
really
riled,
good
that
one. Yeah. The third one from Alice, which then leads on to another question from somebody else, which is great. What is the worst present you've ever received from each other?
From each other?
Have I given you a really bad present?
No.
I think early on, when we just like first knew each other and actually didn't know each other so well, I think in our first Christmas you told me you liked white chocolate, so I bought you the white chocolate version of everything.
Bought me was white chocolate.
That was great.
But that's of course so.
But that's
appreciate that.
Yeah, I bought you a white chocolate version of everything I could find.
So those were good presents.
Oh well, I now feel like that's a really bad present.
Well, in comparison to where we're at now, you would buy, on paper, better gifts.
Yes.
Because you know more about me as a...
Yeah.
But I love that within the space, because we hadn't really known each other that long, we hadn't been together that long, is that you had picked up and you had listened and you'd heard and you'd observed, he really likes white chocolate. So you filled me a bag.
It was like a stocking of white chocolates.
So great present at that time. If you did me now a stocking filled with white chocolate, I would be honestly kind of like, this is lovely, love, but where's my fucking gift?
I bought you Raffaello's today.
Yeah, and I love those.
Yeah.
But they're not a Christmas present.
No, that came out of the budget. No, it didn't really.
So no, I don't think so.
No bad birthday presents.
No, you're very good at gifts.
Thank you.
Have I ever done a shit gift?
I honestly can't remember a bad one. No, because like at the beginning you used to. I now know because you got a hefty discount. You know, you used to buy me like watches and iPads and stuff, and I was just like, whoa, this is great.
You're not getting that now.
Sticking with this guy.
Hold on. I bought you an iPad after we'd lived in Abu Dhabi for a while. So if that was still I think I might stick with this guy.
Didn't you buy me Beats really early on?
Maybe.
Was that one of my first?
Maybe.
One of my first Apple gifts.
Yeah, maybe could have been.
No, your presents. I remember me buying you white chocolate that first Christmas, but I can't remember what you bought me. Can you? The scarf with the T on.
The scarf with the T on.
Yeah, that's a great present.
Our Wonder Sleeps Here Soundwave pictures up there. The reason I remember that is
you smashed the glass.
It got delivered to me, so I ordered Tiff a. It's a picture of the waveform of what was our favourite song at the time and ended up being our wedding song as well. And I bought it off of some website for Christmas, and it got delivered framed, but the glass had broken. And literally on like the day before we were seeing each other for Christmas, I had to go and find some random like glazier, someone who does stuff with glass, to get a fresh bit cut for me and stuff. That was our first Christmas.
I think we've been quite thoughtful.
Well, we don't buy gifts for the sake of buying gifts, do we?
No. Well, I did buy you a lovely shirt last week.
Oh, fucking hell. But we always do like joke gifts all year round for each other. And also, I thought of you when I saw this and it's shit, but it's yours now.
It's like, like this year we both got the same budget for Christmas presents.
Do you know I've finished my Christmas shopping today? I'm done. I know this is a podcast, but anybody on YouTube can see right now. There's a look of, it's a mixture of awe and disgust that she's giving me right now.
Fear. So where I was getting at here is that we both had the same budget. That has to include wrapping and everything and be really close to the full amount.
Mm-hmm. Can I share with you now that I am 2 cents off the budget?
That just gives me
And I've
an
completed
internal fire to get exactly.
You might want to get cracking.
I'm
All
fine.
right, so you've got two. I'm 2 cents. I'll give you the 2 cents. I'll put it.
Do you want to know how far away I am?
You've
right
spent
now.
2 cents. But no, I'm very pleased. I'm done.
I'm proud of you. I'm gonna have to go. I wanted to put in a shopping day where we split up, but I'm just gonna have to go to town on my own, aren't I?
Well, you said this to me today. You said, I would really like to do a day. We'll go to Ibiza town, which is the biggest town around here with all the shops and stuff. And you were like, what we can do is we can split up and you can go do your shopping and I'll do my shopping. And in the back of my head, I'm like, I'm happy to go along with that because when we split up, I'm going to go sit in a bar. Because I'm done now.
Oh, that's amazing.
You can do your shopping. I'm
well,
finished.
then I'll go on my own then, because then I don't feel as rushed. I love shopping on my own. I hate shopping with other people.
I think I almost do need to block out a day.
Well, when I go out, then you can like wrap presents and do things. Oh, that's why I'm getting my work done so I can go. Anyway, no more Christmas. This leads, thank Alice, trio of questions.
Great questions.
Smashing. Leading on to a question from Chloe Rake, who is a new listener to the pod. Because one night she said she couldn't sleep and she wanted to know what to put on that's like chilled but like relatable. Just
people rambling shit.
And she, your voice apparently puts her to sleep.
No.
Do
you know
no,
what?
everyone says you've got like a really
I've now
nice,
been told multiple
calming
times.
voice, and she likes it.
What did she say about your voice then?
Oh, I don't know. She didn't
yours
say anything.
Yours
it's
are like
shrill,
like fingernails down a blackboard.
Yeah, exactly.
I have to live with it.
But
folks.
anyway, new listener, so thank you.
Hi, Chloe.
But her question is, and it goes from Alice's last question: what is the best or most thoughtful gift you've ever received from each other, me and you? We've done a lot of experience gifts, which I really like. And I like buying experience gifts because I also get to have the experience.
That's why you've done it.
I'm not stupid.
So as soon as you said that, I actually became a little bit more anxious than the previous one, which was like about bad gifts, which you would think would spark anxiety. But this one, because because I immediately went, fuck, I bet she's got me a really good gift. And right now I can't remember it. But I can.
Oh, I can't.
I think I can remember a couple of good ones. So firstly, the first one that came to mind was
a stocking of white chocolate.
A stocking of white chocolate about 6 years ago, which was so good. For my 30th, you got my entire family to Dubai without telling me.
Oh, yeah. Fuck, I win.
So aside from anything materialistic, that was just awesome.
Yeah.
I loved that.
Yeah, that wins, actually.
Yeah.
Okay,
well,
on.
You say that wins. One Christmas, when you were doing the Advent, you arranged a seaplane over Dubai.
Fuck.
And as part of that, before we got on that plane, you went, the reason we're doing a seaplane is because you really like the Maldives. And so we're going there as well.
Was that all in the same day?
Yeah.
Fuck, I'm good.
So, I mean, nothing really beat. You took me on a seaplane ride around Dubai on like Christmas Eve or something.
No.
It was
Christmas Eve's got ruined, so it went on to
there
New
was
Year's
fog.
Eve.
But you took me out in a seaplane around Dubai on a beautiful blue day, and that wasn't the gift. That was a teaser that we're also going to the Maldives in January.
Oh, well,
I
might buy you a toy seaplane this year.
I know, because it's funny how our lives and gifts have changed.
I was going to have to. Can't afford that anymore.
I used to get you Tiffany sunglasses. You're not getting that.
I bought two pairs of Ray-Bans last year.
Now what I'm getting you is sunglasses for Tiffany.
Yeah.
Rather than Tiffany sunglasses.
Wow, yeah, I forgot that was like linked to another gift. So smart.
So yeah, that's
so
done.
Smart.
So you do very, very well. This is what I mean. You're very good at gifts.
I am.
What's the best thing I've ever? I mean, other than the amazing life that I've given you, opportunity to travel the world. I think
like little surprises, because we're not overly like romantic, and we've discussed this before.
No.
But like I like being surprised by things, little surprises. So I think actually the most thoughtful things have been the smaller things. Like when I did that 24 hours of exercise and I got home to a table full of gifts.
Yeah.
And like, even just like, I'm sure there's been times where you've just like left some flowers for me or had flowers delivered to me at work or something. And like, for me, it's that I think it's those smaller things that have been the best. I actually can't remember. My memory's terrible.
You know, one thing that I've always been proud of is when I got you that jar of Hershey Kisses that was the countdown to our wedding.
You remember more. That's amazing. A whole year of Hershey
365 Hershey Kisses in a jar.
Perfect. See, yeah, I don't remember things like this. Was there anything else?
You don't appreciate it.
Oh, I do. I'm just really bad.
So what we've learnt then is you like,
food.
say, a surprise bunch of flowers every now and again. I like holidays to the Maldives.
This is our
That's
opposites thing again.
That's fine. Maybe next year our budgets need to be slightly skewed.
So I can send you to the Maldives and I'll stay here with a lily. Oh, jeez. I think that probably needs doing again.
Go on then.
I'll jump up this time.
Very interestingly, I was just very quickly checking my Instagram to see if any questions came through. And I got one that kind of goes back to a subject we were just previously talking about.
All right.
Were you both scared to give up stable careers and go self-employed and build your own product and build up yourself? From Ross Grant on Instagram.
I am going to answer for you. I think you were a lot more scared than I was.
I was bloody terrified.
You, I think, lent on me quite a bit in this whole decision.
I needed you to be very much a person who goes, you'll be okay.
Yeah, I'm very
this.
much that
It's
this is
right.
okay. We're okay to do this.
Yeah.
And
actually took us a while, even once we were here. I still needed the reassurance. It's still okay.
Yeah, you had
a
bit of a wobble when we first got here.
You need to know it's all right.
Yeah.
Just getting here didn't suddenly make it easier.
Oh, no.
I think I'm okay now.
I think you are, actually.
Because I believe that what we're doing, like, we're doing well, and yeah.
We're happy and
I
settled.
just had it absolutely convinced in my head, like, this is a lovely on paper fairy tale thing that we want to do, but it's all going to come tumbling down soon enough. But it's really not. It's really not at all.
No. I've always hopped between jobs. Like, I'm one of those people that has loads of little jobs on their CV. And I used to think of it as a bad thing, but actually now I really don't. And I've read stuff about, like, Gary Vee talks about it quite a bit. It doesn't matter if you were in a job for 6 months and realised it wasn't for you and fucked off somewhere else. Yeah. Like, that actually, if you can explain why, and it's not just that, like, I didn't like it, I think it shows a lot of strength. So I've always, like, gone between jobs and moved around and tried different things. So I'm kind of used to it. And just used to going, right, this is what I do now. Yeah. Is it going to work? Yes, no, maybe.
It might not be what I do next year, but
yeah.
Who
so
cares?
I'm always like, fuck it. We do what we want.
Yeah. And I'm like, okay.
Okay.
Fuck it.
Okay.
We'll do what we want as long as we're financially stable.
Yeah, that's a good question. Thanks, Ross.
So
Thanks, Ross.
So in short, Ross, I was very scared, but I was coming out of 12 years of the most stable career and job that you could imagine. Which is why every now and again, talking a little bit, moments where you give yourself a little bit of a pat on the back, I still think it was courageous of me to just go, I'm going to go and do nothing for a while and figure things out as we go along, because
everyone at work your work was obviously quite shocked when it actually got announced.
I still get messages from people, like ex-colleagues and people from the team and stuff. They're just like, we just are like so happy for you and proud of you. I think a lot of people potentially would like to do what we've done, but it does take firstly some planning, and then it takes a little bit of balls to just go, fuck it. Yep. Just going to do it.
Yeah, you obviously have to make sure you're going to be okay for the first little while.
Be prepared to have a lot of time when you're nervous and worried. Yeah. It's not all, everything's wonderful, look at what I'm doing. We live in Ibiza, skip. There are times where you're like, this is the worst mistake, and like we shouldn't have done this. But
did you actually ever think that?
No, never to that degree. But you do have times where you go, like...
Oh, there is times where you're just like, how long is this going to last? Like, I think I have that. a bit. When I it's silly. It's like when I see the money in the bank account go down, and I'm just like, I just haven't transferred the money I've made into there yet.
Yeah.
And then I'm just like, how long is this gonna last? And like, that's not
We've
actually.
run out of money. Oh no, I just haven't put it in the bank yet.
That's exactly how it
Yeah.
is. So that's quite funny. But we all know, like we've even said, in the past 2 weeks, like if we're really struggling, there's a few bars on the island that might need some stuff.
It's never been off the table that I'll just go get a part-time job in a bar.
You can work with the cycling guy.
We are connected enough. I wouldn't say we're well connected, but we're connected enough.
Yeah.
That if shit hit the fan tomorrow,
we could have a job in the summer.
I could easily.
Yeah,
no
I
problem.
think so. Yeah.
It's not part of the plan, but if it happens, it happens.
Yeah, and that's fine. That's completely fine. We've always said that. It's not like we don't completely rely on what we've got. We know that there's stuff here that we can do if we need to.
Yeah,
it's like plan DEF, but not. But yeah, that's cool. Okay, how many questions do you have?
Got one more, and
I've
love
got 5. Scott Gardner says favourite yoga position.
Lying down in bed.
Shavasana.
That one.
The one where you dead man pose.
I've done yoga once.
One time?
Once that was led and sort of as part of a group. I tried it. I dabbled in it a little bit and doing it on YouTube and sort of following somebody online and stuff. It's just not for me. But my favourite part of apparently every yoga session there ever is that at the end, you just lie on your back and breathe.
Dead man's pose.
I could do that for an hour.
I like that.
I'll just fast forward to that.
I do like child's pose when you're on your knees with your hands in front
it's good for the back, isn't it? Stretches
it's really
the spine.
nice for the back. Yeah.
I do love cracking my own back. You know, when you can twist and your spine can go. I love it when that happens.
You need a chiropractor.
Yeah.
This is from Wendy.
Hi, Wendy.
Bath or shower?
Shower.
I hate baths. Hate them.
We don't have a bath in this house, which is probably for the best because we don't really like a bath anyway. I don't like baths because I usually, if I ever have them, which is once in an absolute blue moon, I make them so hot that when I get out of them, I'm pretty sure I'm going to die. And
I just
then
hate baths. I get claustrophobic.
all of the relaxation that I had in the bath is completely lost because I'm now having a panic attack because I'm pretty sure I've given myself a bath-induced heart attack because I made it too hot. So I'm probably best just having a quick shower.
Yeah, I think you would be. You clearly overthink the bath as well. Okay, this is from producer Lou, Ibiza producer. What is on your ultimate cheese board?
Well,
we've been talking about this because it's coming out at Christmas.
Yeah, we're having a cheese board on Christmas Day. I love cheese, but I think for someone who loves cheese as much as I do, I like only a few cheeses.
I think you only like one.
You think I only like cheddar.
True.
I do love cheddar and it is my favourite. It's got to be mature. I'm not talking about the shit that you just pick up in Tesco's and stuff. I want a good, mature, almost crumbly, but not entirely falling apart. I need a good slice.
You can still slice it.
Cheddar. Wensleydale as well. I love a Wensleydale. I
With
don't
cranberry?
know.
Oh, I
you
love it
love
with
to have
cranberry.
I like a cranberry and champagne Wensleydale.
No, just Wensleydale and cranberry.
No.
It's Christmas.
Just Wensleydale is fine for me. I like a hard crumbly cheese.
I
like Parmesan.
You can't have that on a cheese board.
Watch me.
Oh.
You can't have Parmesan. Well,
What are you going to do with
people
it?
don't
Eat
have-
it in a chunk?
I'd like it grated on
Fucking
everything.
fool.
I might have Parmesan grated on my Christmas dinner.
That's terrible.
That is
I
beautiful.
like brie so much. I love brie. And camembert.
What is the cheese that you can have as fries? Because they deep fry it.
Halloumi.
I quite like that.
Yeah, so that's like a rubbery cheese.
Yeah, I like that because
I like grilled halloumi, like you get at Nando's.
and I like mozzarella.
Yes.
And I like what's it called? That's like mozzarella but wet.
Burrata.
Yeah.
That's not a cheese board cheese, I don't think.
It's not. You couldn't put it on a cheese board, but I like it.
But I think I bought the other day a brie with truffle, so I'm very excited for that.
That's for you.
Yeah. I also bought a goat's cheese with almond.
I don't like wet cheeses. I don't like blue cheeses. I don't like goat's cheeses. Just give me.
There are 9 different types of cheese in the cheese drawer ready for Christmas Day.
And I'll eat 2 of them.
Yep.
But I will eat all of 2 of them.
Yes. I need to get you. No, I'm going to get you your own block of mature cheddar.
Yeah. And just put my name on it.
Yeah, basically. That's a good one. Do you have? I don't have chutney or anything.
Well, as part of a cheese board.
I don't like chutneys.
No, why?
I don't know what there's.
My immediate thought whenever Tiff says I don't like that is why, and then I read her face, and her face tells me immediately she's never really had one.
I've never had a nice.
You've never had a chutney.
No.
You love mango chutney.
All right,
love
can
it.
I have that on a cheese board?
If you want it, but that's basically what chutneys are. They're that fruit version of a mango.
Okay, so what fruit is in a chutney?
Well, you can
Is
get
it like
like
fig?
nice, like mincemeat that's in a mince
I like
pie.
mincemeat. Can I have that?
That's kind of chutney-ish.
I think you're going to get some comments. It's bullshit. That is not chutney.
I said it's chutney-ish.
I think
didn't
I'll just
say
have a
it's
mince
chutney.
pie and cheese board. Because I think they go
do,
well together.
I do like a chutney. And Sarah's
grapes.
making chutney to bring to Christmas dinner.
Exciting stuff. I've got 2 from Ginger Solstice, who changed her name on Instagram because it was misspelt.
Oh, was it?
Yeah.
Oh, well, there you go. I'm glad that we helped. I've got 1 from Ginger Solstice.
Oh, okay. So this is the last 3.
Go for it.
From Ginger
1
Solstice.
from you.
Stranded on a desert island. You can take 3 things: a music album, a book, and a food item. Go.
A music album, I'm going with certainly not. Now that's what I call Christmas because I am sick of that
Mine
already.
is Michael Bublé's Christmas album.
Oh, fuck it now. No, I mean, as much as I love it, we're 11 days into December and I almost feel like...
No, it's the Apple
I need to
Christmas
put Michael
Hits
Bublé
album.
back in his cave and he can come back next year.
He's hardly been playing at all.
Well,
Anyway, go.
Something Coldplay, I imagine.
Well, are we going on the same desert island?
We can just be on opposite sides.
That's true. So,
We'll just wear your
what's your
AirPods.
book?
The book I'm taking is
AirPods would run out of
Bear
batteries,
Grylls'
stupid.
Guide to Life on a Desert Island.
Nice.
I don't know if he's got one of those, but I'm sure I'm going to need it.
Food item.
Cheese, just because we were just talking about it.
I would take an album that's like uplifting. It'd be like the Jamiroquai Greatest Hits.
Mm-hmm.
Good one. You can come to my party on the island if you like. The book that I would take would be...
You don't read.
I was going to say something stupid.
A recipe book?
Yeah.
How to make fish not taste
Sand,
like fish?
50 ways.
50 ways to
Do you
prepare
know,
sand.
I'm pretty sure my mum has a 50 ways to prepare mince, like old school,
like
90s.
How to turn coconuts
Yeah.
into steak.
Yeah, basically. And my food. Can food item be alcohol?
Yes. Rum.
Rum. Because
you're on a
that'll go
desert
with the
island.
coconut.
Yeah, you're on a
Yeah,
desert island.
lovely.
So.
And then the second one, you have 1 superpower for the day. How would you use it and why? I think we've covered this one before.
It's always a mixture, isn't it, of invisibility, flying, or time travel. You don't need anything other than one of those 3.
Can we team up and use 2 of them? Because I think if we had invisibility... No, I just want to be able to like teleport myself anywhere.
Okay, teleportation, but in the current
Yeah,
moment.
yeah, because you can just get to wherever you like real quick.
So where would you
like
go
Sabrina.
now? You've chosen teleportation. Where are you going now?
I'd go see my friends because I know they're all getting together in London.
Okay, you're teleporting.
Well, I
yourself to
didn't know
London.
that until today, but I know it now.
Okay.
Where are you going?
I don't want teleportation.
What do you want?
Time travel.
Where are you going?
This is time of the dinosaurs.
To get killed. You're going to die.
What a way to go. What a way to go. This guy used his one opportunity to time travel.
He
He did it.
Dinosaurs.
Went and saw the dinosaurs and was killed by one. I would be the only human being
So I'd be waiting for you to
ever
come
in
back.
history to be killed by a
Great.
dinosaur.
You need to say
Apart
duck.
from the people in Jurassic Park.
Yeah. But then I'd just be waiting for you to come back, like, twiddling my thumbs.
Well,
They'd
I
be
wouldn't
like,
be.
where's he gone?
Death by dinosaur. Last question then, and this is just for you.
Oh, Lord.
If you could be a man for a day, what's the first thing you'd do?
Shower. I don't really know. I don't think I want to be a man for the day.
Get thinking. Come on.
I would...
Oh, I have one more question, and it is a good one.
I don't know what I'd do. I don't know. Go use my manly authority somewhere.
Oh, wow. Way to get political.
Yeah, and what?
You'd go use your... What, do you think that that's what men do?
Yeah.
They wake up and go, oh, I am so powerful. I'm going to go make a decision.
No, do you know what I would do, actually? I would just be a guy. Would I naturally be able to play FIFA?
Yeah, we're born with the ability to use our
I'd play
opposable
FIFA
thumbs.
and drink beers all day.
You would play FIFA and drink beer all day, because that's what blokes do.
That's what I think they do.
That's for you, love. You're welcome.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
I did have one more question. So you're going to... Oh, sorry.
What would you do if you're a girl for the day? Because I couldn't think of anything good.
I was trying to think of something funny that was the equivalent of the whole FIFA and beer thing.
And are you going to be sexist? That's
Yeah.
basically what I was, so.
Yeah. I'm going to go and make a sandwich.
Oh,
because
wow!
apparently I'd be better at it.
Yes.
And I'm going to go and do the washing up because I know my place.
Oh, we're terrible.
We are bad people. Let's move on very quickly.
Please.
Last question for you. This is from Shaz Coley. Hi, guys. Would you rather that every shirt you ever wear is itchy or you're only ever able to use one ply of toilet paper?
Oh.
I mean...
Can you use a bum gun?
We take on some of the toughest questions that humanity has ever known.
These are the ones we like the best.
These are the
well
questions
done.
I live for.
Who is this?
Shaz Coley.
Hi, Shaz. If that's
Do
your
you,
real name.
for the rest of your life, you wear a t-shirt that is always itchy,
Oh, I hate itchy
or
clothes, though.
every time you ever go to the toilet,
Ever.
you are only able to use one ply?
Is that one ply as in, but you can use multiple squares?
See, in my head,
That's one square
it's
of one ply.
square of toilet paper.
Oh, I'm trying to get around this. I might have to go with the itchy t-shirt.
I would go with the itchy t-shirt.
Can I wear something underneath it?
And I'm... No.
Oh.
I'm going to go with the itchy t-shirt and we're moving back to Dubai.
For the bum gun.
For the bum gun.
Well, then if you can have the itchy t-shirt, then you don't need to move back to Dubai.
But you have to have one of them.
Yeah, so you're going to have the itchy t-shirt. So you don't have... You can use 12-ply bloody toilet paper, you fool.
I see what you mean. Okay, I would go with only ever being able to use one ply of toilet
that makes
paper.
a lot more sense.
However, we are moving back to Dubai. Because there, you don't need toilet paper.
We've got a bidet. Have you used the bidet?
No, because I missed the bum gun. And I feel as if I'd be cheating on the bum gun if I used the bidet. And I just missed the bum gun. What a wonderful invention.
Wow. Okay. Well, what a way to end the pod. Actually, while we're here, we need to talk about next week's pod.
We do. And actually, we'll talk about it in the introduction as well, because some people are going to have definitely quit on us by now because we've been rambling shit.
Yes. But next week, we are being joined by a very special guest of the island, Mr. Dwayne. What's his real name?
Muffin.
Is it Nolan?
Where's Muffin online?
Dwayne Muffin.
If that's what you're choosing to call yourself.
Dwayne, who does loads and loads of stuff on the island, which does include Ibiza food bank drives, which is incredible work.
For what it's worth, his name is Dwayne Nolan.
Oh, I did get it right.
If you know Ibiza and you're on social media, you will be aware of who Dwayne is.
So So we're going to have him on next week, which is very exciting. So if there's any questions that you have about Ibiza 2021, he has lived here for 10 years. So any questions you have of anything Ibiza, I think it will be a great episode. We haven't even had an emoji. Should we do the Spanish flag?
If you want.
Because that's where we're at. We're talking about Ibiza.
Yeah,
live in Spain.
Spanish flag, put that through.
Whack it through to us.
And genuinely, next week's guest is cool. And it's going to be quite a different podcast because we will talk a lot, I think, about Ibiza culture and Ibiza lifestyle and stuff. And so if you listen to this podcast because you're a fan of Ibiza, go check out his stuff already. We'll put links to it in the YouTube and stuff.
And in the
but
show
get thinking,
notes.
now is your opportunity to throw questions at someone who knows Ibiza inside
a lot
out.
more than we do.
And so just throw them to us throughout the week, and we'll
very excited for next week. So please join us. Please like on Apple Podcasts. I'm not going to do the poem this week, but write some words in the review box because that really does help us and we want to get out to more and more people. I'm very excited to hopefully have this get even bigger next year, which will be awesome.
Bit of a goal for us.
The wine has been delicious. The company has been average, and we will see you in the vlogs very soon, but you'll hear us in your ears in a week's time.
It's the longest it's ever taken us to close a podcast, I feel.
I'm just trying to say a lot of things.
Well, I get that. As does everybody else who's listening.
Wow, love you too.
Yeah, it's been a treat.
Absolute treat.
See you next week.
Bye.